Hey guys, Serena Barefoot Rose here. And we are Neo. I have a quick little message again. I have a message uploading right now, but as I sat back down here, what came to mind was, I don't know why I need to mention that I have a light green candle burning, but whatever. That's interesting. Inquiring mind wanted to know what I'm doing. There you go. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just whatever I'm called to do. Or liked. Whatever. The human... Chirp, chirp. I don't know if you could hear that. Last night I was talking to JJ about this. Because it came to me. Because I was telling him, you know, the humans running around in all of their... they're like the NPCs. It's like an empty vessel that any entity, any energy, call it demons, angels, whatever you want to call it, can jump in and ride that human, right? So people that are in the darkness, right? And we're talking about, God, something's in my eye. Sadness, anger, jealousy, any of the not love, not God things, right? So love is going to be pure and da-da-da. But the depression, especially if you do like drugs, you know, we're just a vessel that these entities can just attach to attack other people. What's interesting that came through last night when I was telling him that is those of the light, the ones that work on their healing and that try to shed these human layers of death and destruction and sadness and hatred and fear and 222 and all of those things. Are open vessels as well. Then the higher realms, entities, whatever, energies. Everything's happening in the spiritual realm, and we're their puppets. The spiritual, the unseen, rules this world. I heard Matrix, this simulation, this thing we're in. The human is the robot. Who's behind the controller? And I'm not even a fucking gamer, right? I don't do games, but they always refer to things as games. And there's got to be a reason for that. Now they're showing me Avatar. When they go into their avatar body to live on that planet or go to that planet, whatever. Other than that, you know, they wake up and then they're in their human, and it's kind of like with the Matrix too, right? Because they're in a concealed thing, right? And their mind is running around playing everything. It's the same concept. So that was a really interesting thing. I don't know. You guys get it if you get it, right? You get it if you get it, right? The whole concept of I'm sorry. I apologize. Hang on. Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission. Did I show you guys I was pouring wax. It's not going to work. I was pouring wax. And it came out like that. Almost looks like a unicorn or Snoopy. A unicorn Snoopy. But yeah. I don't know why I was supposed to do that. Maybe you'll do wax readings. I don't know. That sounds like fun. Look around you. 514. So that's why that has always come through. See? Piggybacking. Energies piggyback off of others. It's like a soul jumping from, not a soul, but an energy. Maybe it is a soul or something jumping from human to human. Right? Your avatar, your robot body, your meat suit. Different characters. So 555. So I allow somebody, to come over here and I speak to them knowing that they're on drugs, and the energy, unbeknownst to themselves, what they're carrying around with them. Know thyself. Then you could spot these other energies, entities, demons, whatever you want to call it. Call it demons. We'll call it just demons. Chirp, chirp. Running around. Popping in. That's why the energy seems the same. They're giving me... Have you ever dated the same type of person, but they're just different? It's a different human, but the same energy. Look around you, right? Following you. Trying to keep you stuck in that. When we raise our awareness and we begin to heal, we get out of those patterns. Then they got to send another one in. Before you know it, nothing's going to work. Know thyself. You died to that nature of what you were before. Now you're in the Christ consciousness. Now you're in a higher consciousness where there's higher realms, where there's higher learning. You are the Bible. You are the divine plan walking around. Wake up to that. Come on, meow. You either will or you won't. And like I was talking to him last night, I said, so they say there's 7.5, 8 billion, whatever people on the planet. I don't know if that's even true or not. But say there is. And then there's 144,000 that are chosen. I don't know if they're chosen so much as they answer to the call of their soul or whatever and get out of the matrix. I'd be surprised if there's that many, but it's written, so that has to be a thing. That's not very much out of 8 billion people, is it? 144,000. So when I said earlier, and this is, I guess, why I mentioned that in my other video, about, seriously, I mean, I'm thankful, but it shows me, I have 700 and whatever subscribers, and other people that just do a bunch of the same shit that everybody wants to hear, fuckery, and their exes, and somebody doing something to them, so then they can say, I can't do anything in my life because they're throwing black magic at me. I mean, whatever. But you want to listen to that. You want to stay being down with, and I don't want to use down with the clown anymore, because a clown is a heyoka also. 914 when I was born again. Thank you for that confirmation. Ding, ding, ding. And when I first said down with the clown, that's exactly how I meant it, but I ended up using it in a different way. Take the heyoka out of it, but I didn't realize it had to do with heyoka till later. Anyway. So if you're white-skinned, that you're the newest creation, so get over yourselves. Fucking period. I'll tell you, the Native Americans have it right. They passed down. I know I'm totally. Whew, I totally took a right somewhere, and we're on a different subject or talk or whatever. We're not. That'll be another thing, but. When you know thyself, you die to the humanness part of you, the worldly part, like Jesus speaks about. And we're no longer of this world, but we live in it. 10:55. There's, so other people have all these thousands of thousands, then they're like everyone else. Being unique, being different, being authentic. 1111, there's not that many. Maybe there's 144,000 out of 8 billion. You catching my drift? You're not cut from the same cloth. They got a different cloth when they made you. There's something that's different in you. And it's your willingness, it's your wanting to be different. It's your wanting to be changed. It's your wanting to not live in insanity anymore. It's your wanting to be free and live like Jesus spoke about in his day. 11:55. We are to carry on that family tradition. Welcome to the family. If you're here and you're grasping what I'm saying, welcome to the family. Our time is almost here. And do you think it's going to be great? Read Revelations. It will be for a little bit. And then know your time will come at that time too. But that's when ascension happens as well. It's okay. It's just a human. The soul lives. But where do you want your soul to go? Are you setting your soul up for 1,000 years of peace on earth? You got to find it here first. It's within you. Look around you. It's not around you. It's in you. And only you can break yourself free. I saw 1244. You don't have to listen to me. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do. I want everyone to feel the way I feel. And breaking free. Wealth, prosperity, all of that means something different to me than it does most people. I want to live. I want to live. What does living mean? Being outside, growing your food, making things from what's grown on the earth. These are things I hold in my head. My dreams and my aspirations. It really has nothing to do with me. It has to do with others. And that's fine. That's who I am. I'm not going to change that. It takes more work to be who I'm not and energy than to be who I truly am, regardless of what anyone says. And getting to that, being loving and kind, because if that's in your nature, 1404, to somebody who maybe wasn't so nice. Not saying to go, I'm not even going to explain it. It's a waste of my fucking time. I speak, you're either there or you're not, and how you respond and you react is your fucking problem. And if you got anything about, then take it up with the one I get my information from. That's the Most High. Or whatever. My higher self. I'm not your problem. You're your own problem. 1444. You don't like something, then fucking change it. Because you are the one who runs your human. Unless you're down with fuckery, then something else is riding your human. Well, do you want the dark or the light to ride your human? You know what I mean? I don't know. Take it for whatever. I don't always like the way they have me speak. I don't give a fuck. I don't da-da-da. And oh, that's not God. I can hear it all now. I can hear all you people. That's not godly. God would never. How would you know? Because you're on the wrong side. You only see things, your blinders are on, and you only see things from your narrow way of seeing things. And chances are it's demonic, Luciferian, Illuminati's, or whatever the fuck you want to put to it. Are you worried about your credit? Are you worried about what car you drive and how you know, and just, oh my God, what's going on in the world? Da, 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 da. Well, much learning to do. I don't know. I don't worry about any of that shit because I know the world as we know it is coming. The fucking ground is going to open. Okay? At some point, you're either going to want to live in a smart city or survive in a smart city or live outside somewhere else, outside of it. You either want to survive or you want to live. Choice is yours. I can't. We'll figure out a way to do it. Why can't you? I'm still living in here. I'm still living in the city. I'm not doing any of those things. I just heard my time has not come yet. The dream in my heart, in my everything is there. Steps. Don't get so hung up on, or do, okay, I'm not supposed to say that. You guys know what a messenger is, right? Somebody who gives messages. Just remember that. And then one must walk the path one speaks of. Not for lack of trying. God gave me visions and then I tried and I made plans. Do you hear what I said? I made plans to do that. I didn't wait for do this now. But that's all part of my learning. But see, also, that's part of the training. I got a vision and I acted on it. Granted, now I wait for the next thing, but I've leveled. And if you speak about I've leveled up in a way to where I'm learning. Before, are you going to do what I ask of you no matter what it is? Let's see. Without question? Without an understanding of it? Or even an understanding? I understand, remember, under my feet. I understand that all the light and the dark is all within me and it's all one thing and it all comes from, well, I was going to say, well, at the simplest form, it all comes from one thing. The source, the energy itself. With a bunch of different facets, right? Fractals. Sparks. The divine spark. Floating down. I saw 1919. I don't even know what to name this video. I don't know what to do with the thumbnail. Are you listening? I don't know. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. We are Neo, the New Earth Order, building the New Earth Oasis. But it starts inside.